Hi, welcome back to part two. So we're going to take another few minutes, and today's word is learning. And I just was so touched by God in the first hour, the first 15-minute segment, that I felt I'm just going to go ahead and make a second segment. That's all. This all done, finished. Just I'm gonna spend the whole budget on. There's no budget. I keep hearing this humming behind my ears as the hummingbirds are coming by. You can see why they. Well, we read a few minutes ago Proverbs 22, and if you're just joining us, this is Bob from Pasadena, Pasadena Bob Devotional, and we're on the second part today of Tuesday, September the 6th. I say June, September the 6th. And today's word is learning, and God has really been just touching us. We read Proverbs 22, 17 and 21, and the word incline your ear and hear the words of the wise. We reviewed the fact that as a baby comes in with a little tiny grape of knowledge, and then some people when they die, they have a big cornucopia, and they're just like growing in knowledge and wisdom and in grace and glory. And some people, they're old, and they're like, I got my grape. Don't get away from me. Don't tell me. No, don't. I'm not a child. I'm not a child. And they got their little grape. They hung onto that grape. They never let go of it. They just never wanted to have anything else. They just, I know. Perfect time for my favorite saying. The wisest people in the world realize how little they know. And do the inverse, and you'll see why the old person with the grape is like, please. I'm gonna go to my notes now. I want to get to go to my notes. I mentioned at the close of the last segment that Johnny Cash, he has a famous song, The Man in Black, and I was tempted to get the lyrics out, but you go ahead and check them out. Basically, he says that until things are bright and sunny in this world, he's not going to be wearing white suits and bright colors, and I got some colors on today because I thought, well, I'm going to mix it up a little bit, but wearing the same thing. I wear the same thing. If you knew what my life is right now and how we've been pressed hard on every side and how people are making assumptions and judgments against me and assuming things about me which have nothing to do with me, nothing. Just because you put a rabbit in a hen house, it doesn't make the rabbit a hen. Or if you put a hen inside a bullpen, it doesn't make the rabbit a bull. And if you put an innocent person in a pot of muck, the innocent person's still innocent, even though they're in the pot of muck. So to treat someone as though they're mucky, ooh, get them out of here, look out, here they come, the mucky people, ah! That's not right. That's not wise. That's just judgmental and mean and nasty. But I know what that's like. I know. In this case, I do know. And the people who are casting stones and doing the man in the arena speech in reverse, they don't know. They think they know. They think they got all this wisdom and all this knowledge. And we're protecting people. Yeah, you're right. No, they're hurting people. They're hurting a lot of people. They're hurting people in multiple faces because they don't care. They don't want to listen. And that's what today's subject's about. It's about listening and learning and growing. Being a lifelong learner. And that's really important, to be a lifelong learner. I have a master's degree, and I'm not done. I'm going to get my doctorate. I'm going to be Dr. Bob. Hey, Dr. Bob. Not so I can walk around and go, hey, Dr. Bob, call me doctor. No, but because I'd like to learn some more. I have things to say. I want to write my thesis on to help people. I want to help people. I don't want to put people at risk. I don't want anybody to get hurt or injured. I'm not about pain and suffering no, but I'm definitely against this whole crazy notion that at all cost, burn them, shoot them, get them. No, you don't do that. You need to be wise. Jesus told us, love your neighbor as yourself. Love God, love you. And you wouldn't just throw yourself into a grinding machine. Remember the end of Once Upon a Time in America, and Robert De Niro, he's there with his friend, and the garbage truck is outside the mansion, and he sees his friend, and then he sees the truck, and then the closing shot that Sergio Leone shows just you see the grinding, and you're like, did he jump in or not? You're kind of left unknowing. You have to have Bob see what he says. Hey, if you're watching Robert De Niro, get back to me. I'd like to know what really happened. I'm learning. I'm growing. There's a man up in San Francisco. He's not standing up for the flag salute or the national anthem. I had a boss. She would not do the flag salute. Just would not do it. Until things change. Until things change. So, what do we do today on this Tuesday? Let's take a walk. That's what we'll do. We'll take a walk. Let's get up and go. Out the door here. Now, you've been to my home before. If you haven't, you can come on back on Saturday, the 24th of this month, and you're going to see something different. I'm going to show you something right now. Look at this. Look. Bob, where's the waterfall? Where'd it go? What'd you do? Boy, you're some kind of maniac? What are you doing? Well, the water's going to start up there, and it's going to flow down into a pool and overflow, into a pool and overflow, and then go down into this big pool down here, and we're going to have the koi fish, and here's all the stones. The dark stones all came out of the ground just now, and the lighter stones were there. Of course, got the caution tape up, and here's the old... This thing seemed to leak, but I can't understand how. It doesn't seem like it's leaking to me. But for some reason, it wouldn't hold water. So, learning. I'm learning how to make a koi pond fountain. Oh, I see what's happening. There's a little bit left, I gotta fix that for my little friends there. Alrighty, I guess we'll just sit over here for a few minutes. It's nice when you have a place that you can call home. And we're here on the main road up to the Casa del Green, and oh boy. We need to learn, you and I need to learn how to be better children. How can we be better children? How can we, as adults, I'm almost 60, be childlike? Perhaps just learning to just let go and just to enjoy the grass and the leaves. One of the first time that Jeanette's children came to the house and we were on the trampoline, they had a great time just playing with the leaves. I mean, they were just like, look at the leaves. And this grass, look. It's pretty cool. I had St. Augustine here planted, and I put in this true turf grass because it didn't need any water. And I was watering, and don't you step on the, I was going nuts. And now look, it's all real nice. I can sit on here, I can relax. My daughter and her friends, they come hang out here and enjoy. On the side here, there's between the fireplace and this driveway, it's all concrete. How do these ferns survive? Well, they survive because I learned that you can't be sweeping up every little last ounce. You have to allow there to be debris, like here on the side. Now, if you allow a little bit of debris to just remain, then it feeds the roots, and then soil develops. And then, I had a friend of mine years ago. He came and he look at this. My son stepped on this when he was a baby. Look, and there's a little footprint there. I never noticed that before. Here's his little toes, and there's his arch. I think that's when I painted that years ago, that my son stepped on that. Well, maybe not. I'm willing to learn. Today our job is not to simply take care of the children or get to our job or to hustle, hustle, hustle and no more lollygagging. No, lollygagging is overrated. Or maybe underrated. It's a predicament. It's a puzzle. It's a paradox. Sometimes lollygagging is important. Someone else's lollygagging could be my meditation. No one's really accused me of being a lollygagger other than my wife Jean. She thinks I'm lollygagging. She thinks I'm spending too much time with God. Rarely do people think I'm too quiet and too, but Jean, I think she's just, I don't know if she's messing with me. I don't know what she's doing, but she's my wife, so I'm going to listen to her, and I'm going to do what she says. I'm going to try to go today, We went to really late last night. We had a very nice dinner last night over at Houston's on Arroyo Parkway in Del Mar. It was awesome. Had a little gift certificate from my old boss, Mrs. P, and it was amazing. We had the nicest time. I learned something new about Jeanette, and she's getting to know me too as we have this process of melding lives and watching what God is doing. What are you supposed to learn today? I'm going to meet with a brother today for lunch. We have it all set up. I'm going to meet with my brother, and he and I are going to share, and I'm going to listen to my brother. I might cry with my brother. I might laugh with my brother. I might rejoice with my brother. But I want to interact, and I want to spend time with my brother. Haven't seen him in a long time. I've talked to him almost every day, but haven't seen him in person because, the LA schedule. But I'm going to be there. I want to learn. I want to learn from my brother. What is my brother doing? And why does my brother make these choices? He's made some very life-changing decisions in his life because he felt that the Lord had called him to make these decisions. And as I'm just sitting here, by the way, we have a 16 camera system here at the Costa del Green camp. And it dawned on me today, I was sitting there, I was learning, I was thinking, I see flags, and look, see there's flags back there. There's flags in almost every shot, but I thought, you know what? I should make that like a trick question, like, what is in every single shot? What's in it? And I'm going to put a flag in every single shot, just to celebrate America. Is America perfect? No chance, my brother and sister, no chance. America is learning and growing. America is learning and growing. America messed up my life, the system, in some ways. And yet, you know what? I believe in America. I believe in our country. And it's the best country on earth. And God was honored at the start of this country, and God needs to continue to be honored. Pray for Donald Trump. Pray for Hillary Clinton. Pray for our next president. And pray that whoever wins the race. People think, well, you're not for them, are you? Well, I'm not here to talk about politics, and I'm not going to get started with all that. But I will say this, pray, pray, pray. Rather than griping and complaining and screaming and yelling and throwing mud, and pray. Let's hold up the leader of God. Leader of God. Well, the leader who needs God. How about that's better? I'm learning. I'm not worried about making mistakes. Some people are so freaked out. I might make a mistake. I can't go on TV. I don't know what to say. Well, guess what? You just submit to the Lord. Point people back to Jesus. Point people to God, and you're going to be okay. If you need to reach me, if you have any questions or comments about today's devotional, about learning, if you want to learn something, I do a lot of teaching. I'm a good teacher. I point you back to God. And I know a lot of practical things. I know the practical things because I've been watching and learning and willing to learn. And I continue to be willing to learn. So teach me something. Call me today at 213-713-8954, or you can text me. You can also email me at 8954green@att.net, or send me a tweet at Pasadena Bomb Devotional at BobBomb8954. I'll talk to you real soon. This is Bob, and I'm coming to you live here from the historic Costa del Green camp above the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California. We're on the 24th of this month. We're having a hospitality potluck, so I pray that you'll come join us. Till then, this Bob.